Hey team, before I wrap this week up with my beaver comments of the Friday, I just wanted to send out my thoughts and condolences for everyone dealing with the Japan disaster and anyone who has family or friends who have been affected. So if you do want to help and you have no idea how, Red Cross has this really cool thing where you can text 90999 is the number, and it donates $10 to their relief fund. So check it out. Hello, it's Friday, and this week we're talking about firsts and marriage and whether those two go together. I think that everyone's opinion is obviously a little biased because it's your opinion, right? So here we go with my bias. I think the best thing about firsts is that they're idyllic. That's really the best way to describe it. Whether it's a week or 5 months or 3 years, the honeymoon period lasts a different length for everyone. And I think that there are exceptions of firsts that are meant for a lifetime. I think some people learn how to grow together and still get that feeling like they're the only other person in the room. And I think that's important. And if you have that and you've had it forever and you can only see yourself with the person in front of you, then I say you should go for it. I always got told when I was younger that you should watch who you marry because divorce is expensive. So there's that. But for everyone who's not an exception, I would say that firsts are rocky. Whether it's your first step or your first drive in a car or your first relationship, it's the time to make mistakes. It's the time to go full throttle, to enjoy it as much as you can and take away from it something for the second. My first was intense and crazy wonderful and probably very terrible for me, and I learned a lot from it, and I do agree with Michelle that you're different at 15 than you are at 20, than you are at 25, than you are at 40, and personally the goal for marriage is to find someone that can fit all of those years, and I have unfortunately not very many examples of people who have done that successfully. So I say take care of you, and if you happen to meet someone along the way that compliments you in the best ways possible, even when you're at your worst, then that's the person you keep. Don't keep someone because they complete you. Don't keep them because you can't live without them. I think that the media has kind of done us a disservice because we think that romantic love is the only kind of love, and that's what marriage and every other commitment should be based on. And I am one of those people who absolutely love romantic movies. I'm a sucker. I want them to end up together in the end, but there's a lot more to it than that, and there's a lot more that goes into love and into marriage, and not all of it is very pretty or needs to be in a photo frame. So just remember, that it takes a lot more than just I do. So with that, and everyone makes mistakes, and there are exceptions to every rule, so maybe you're the exception. All you can do is go with your gut, right? No one can tell you you're ready except for you. All we can do is give you advice, and you do whatever you need to do with it. So, yeah, today was a rough day. It was not a positive week. We had a death. A close friend of my family passed away, and the Japan thing happened, and Jess is sick, and I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready for a new week and a little bit of a different perspective. So I hope you guys have a fabulous Saturday and an even better Sunday, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.